My name is Lisa, a full-time housewife who has been married to my husband Reese for 5 years. Our marriage is somewhat harmonious. But the only problem we've had is that we haven't been able to have children yet. Reese's family is wealthy, owning a family business, and he currently works as a company employee, but he's expected to take over the family business in the future. Because of this, there has always been pressure on us to have a successor. This was even a topic of conversation in the waiting room during our wedding. Children, your parents are saying we should have them sooner rather than later.
It's fine. Once we start trying, it'll happen quickly.
It's not that simple. This is really a matter of fate. There's no guarantee that we'll conceive just because we try, you know?
Don't worry. Just watch the timing and I'll make it happen.
Reese, being the eldest son of a wealthy family, has lived a life of freedom and developed an optimistic personality. I liked this aspect of Reese, which is why I decided to marry him. However, after not being able to conceive for 5 years, we started receiving various messages from his family. On another day. Yes, hello?
Still nowhere yet?
Huh? Is that you, madam?
I'm asking if there's an heir yet. And make sure to go to the hospital. Also, if you can't have children, you won't get any inheritance, just so you know.
I'm not concerned about the money. Besides, madam, having a baby is a blessing.
Oh, what a perfect daughter-in-law you are. Make sure you remember that. Don't forget, Lisa, you're married to the eldest son.
The mother-in-law abruptly asked about children without any greetings. I had no issues according to the medical examinations I underwent before marriage. I understood that the issue of a successor was important due to the family business. However, ever since Reese's younger brother, my brother-in-law Noah, went abroad for work, the pressure from the in-laws only increased. That night. Welcome back. Reese, your mother contacted me about children again today.
Just ignore her. It's our issue as a couple.
But, it's been 5 years without getting pregnant. I wish you would get a medical checkup too.
What? You doubt my health? Don't joke like that. It's usually the woman's issue, isn't it? Don't blame me for this.
I was getting tired of the constant calls from my in-laws and occasionally brought up this topic. However, every time I did, Reese would become irritable. Because of this, our conversations rarely progressed beyond this point. It's not like that. I'm not blaming you, Reese. Oh, right.
What now? Don't tell me you found a good hospital or something.
No, that's not it. Hey, Reese, did you remember to put money in the account for the rent?
I've been spending a lot on work-related stuff this month, so I don't have any. You put it in.
Again? But that should be covered by your work expenses.
I'm working outside, dealing with various commitments. All right, I'm counting on you then.
It was agreed that Reese would deposit the rent money into our account every month. However, gradually, I found myself making the deposits more often. Sometimes, I thought about our married life, but I never considered divorce. But then, one day after some time had passed.
I'm whom?
Welcome back. Wait, Reese? Who is this person?
There's something I need to talk to you about. Well, to put it bluntly, I want a divorce.
What? Divorce? Why?
I'm pregnant, you know.
Pregnant. You're pregnant.
Yes, but, you see, my fiancé passed away, so. I'm scared to be alone, and I thought I'd like to be happy with Reese.
What? So, the child is your fiancé's?
Right. But he's gone now, so I thought, why not Reese? He's wealthy and doesn't have children yet.
I can't keep up. What's happening here?
We reconnected at a class reunion. I'm going to remarry Yara. So, Lisa, you need to leave this house.
How can you say something like this out of the blue and expect me to agree?
I don't care whether you agree or not. To inherit the family business and wealth, I absolutely need a child.
I understand about the family business, but wealth and children are different matters, aren't they?
To me, they're the same. It's about wealth. Oh, my parents will pay the alimony. So you shouldn't worry. Just stop making a fuss and agree to the divorce.
I'll be happy enough for the both of us. Hee hee.
Faced with Reese's carefree attitude and the condescending woman named Yara, and hearing that my in-laws would pay the alimony, I quickly lost all affection for the situation. I received various messages from my in-laws and accepted the alimony. With a firm decision, I signed the divorce papers. A short while after the divorce, I received a call from someone, which led me to visit my much-despised former in-law's house a month after the divorce. As I approached the entrance,
Oh, Lisa, you came.
I'm here, but what's this about? It doesn't seem like a warm welcome.
The rent hasn't been deducted from the account.
What? Why would I pay rent after we're divorced?
Oh, if it isn't Lisa, what brings you here? We already gave you plenty for alimony, didn't we?
And you still need something else. You're not here to demand more alimony, are you?
I'm the one who called her. Please, come inside.
Before Reese and his parents could make a scene, Reese's brother Noah ushered me into the house. Noah, who had been overseas, had returned home today. As we entered the living room,
Why would you invite such a woman? She's bringing a gloomy atmosphere to the house.
Indeed, it feels like a bad omen has entered, darkening the room.
Lisa is my sister-in-law, and I wanted her to be here for my homecoming celebration. Also, I thought we might as well celebrate the divorce too.
Well, now that the heir is secured, we should be grateful.
When you put it that way, yes.
But was there really a need to invite her?
Exactly. Why invite a woman you're divorced from?
Everyone, calm down. The thing is, everyone knows the child isn't my brother's, yet they accept it. Isn't that odd? Desperate for an heir, but isn't this rushing it?
Wait, Noah, what did you just say?
The child isn't Reese's. Did you say that?
What are you all talking about? Yara's child is definitely mine. Noah, don't be ridiculous. Haha.
Lisa, do you know something about this?
Anything. Tell us anything you know.
well. On the day Reese said he wanted a divorce, he brought Yara home. And she said the child was from her deceased fiancé.
Fiancé.
Yes, but he passed away, and she said she wanted to be happy with wealthy Reese. I thought you all knew. I can't believe Reese deceived you too. After hearing my story, the in-laws reacted.
Reese, what on earth are you doing? What's this about another man's child? If there's no blood relation with Reese, there will be no inheritance and no succession of the family business.
Exactly. That's just a stranger, nothing more.
It seems you really didn't know.
I was skeptical at first, but it seems true.
Reese, do you think we can let a stranger inherit our family business?
I never imagined you would do something so foolish.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say that if I had a child, I would inherit everything?
Right. I was told I'd inherit the estate if I married Reese. And now you're saying I won't inherit anything. What does that mean?
Exactly. We're here, aren't we? Isn't that enough?
How can that be enough? If it really was, you would have told everyone from the start. But you didn't, which means, brother, you must have imagined this might happen.
Ignorance is bliss, right?
And to think it's a child from a man she doesn't even know. It's so foolish. And Yara is known in our town for being quite promiscuous. So, this turn of events isn't surprising at all.
Actually, the person who called me afterwards was Noah, and I had a detailed conversation with him about everything. Even while overseas, Noah had asked acquaintances to investigate Yara. After the truth about Reese and Yara came to light.
Well, about being promiscuous, that's kind of not true. I just have more male friends than other people, that's all.
Do normal people have male friends they spend the night with?
I don't.
Neither do I. I had male friends when I was younger, but nothing beyond friendship.
Yara, you deceived me, didn't you? Tell me the truth.
Shut up. I told you everything at the beginning, didn't I? You knew it all and still married me, so why are you getting angry? You have no right to complain about anything.
Don't joke with me. I was serious about having an heir.
As if inheritance wasn't your real goal.
Don't say unnecessary things.
But it's true, right? No child, no inheritance.
We paid Lisa's alimony. Give it all back. And everything else we gave you too.
Always relying on parents. Just because we're wealthy doesn't mean you can take advantage.
I'll inherit it eventually, so it's fine.
Wait. What about the inheritance? If there's no money, there's no point in marrying Reese.
What? You're after my money?
Obviously. What other reason would there be?
What are you talking about? We wouldn't give inheritance to a stranger.
If the child isn't Reese's, we can let you take over the family business.
Reese, Yara, and the in-laws began a heated argument. Then, after watching them for a while, Noah said,
Mom, Dad, you've been ranting this whole time, but weren't you only focused on the heir issue? You neglected everything else. That's not right. I'm still single and don't have a girlfriend, so I don't know much about having children, but Lisa must have been stressed with all this pressure about an heir. This is a matter for the couple, leave them alone.
That's true. What about letting Noah take over? Noah has international experience and is fluent in English, right?
Good point. English is practically a global language now. Noah might be better suited than Reese. He's smarter.
Don't joke with me. I'm the eldest son. The heir should be mine.
Right. And the baby will someday be the successor. That would solve everything, wouldn't it?
That's if your parents agree, Reese. And from the looks of it, you don't seem convinced either, do you?
Why not? You decided this, so take responsibility like a man. You said you'd raise it as your own child.
What you're saying makes sense, but it doesn't feel right somehow.
In this situation, that's understandable.
Hey Noah, renounce your right to be the heir.
I never had such a right in the first place, and I don't want it. Why would I want to take over the family business? It's not fun at all. If I wanted to take over, I would have done so long ago. You're really slow, you know?
See, Noah says he's renouncing his rights.
I keep telling you, I don't have those rights.
The in-laws suddenly proposed Noah as the successor. Reese and Yara angrily protested, saying, "Don't be ridiculous." But Noah seemed to have no interest in being the heir.
Look, I already run my own business, and I have more assets than Dad. The reason our family business is declining is because you're all obsessed with the heir issue.
Focusing on grandchildren while neglecting the business. I don't know what generation your father is, but it seems like it will end with his generation. That's what you call self-inflicted.
No matter how long a family business has lasted, if you lose trust, it's over. You would follow someone who only thinks about themselves.
Noah, please don't say that. You're the only one who can take over our business now. Please say yes and agree to take over.
That's right, Noah. There's no rule that only the eldest son must succeed. You're more capable, and you've always been able to get along with anyone. You're perfect for our business. Please take over.
Right, Noah. You're somewhat fond of Lisa, aren't you? If you agree to take over, you can marry Lisa if you want.
Are you crazy? What are you thinking?
Absolutely not. That's impossible.
It's impossible? Haha, right?
What's up, Noah? You've lost your energy all of a sudden.
It's nothing, damn it.
Anyway, we don't recognize Reese and Yara as heirs. It's obvious since Reese's genes are not involved, right?
Yes, that's why we're asking you, no. Please, we need you. If you need it, we'll buy you a house, a condo, anything.
I don't need it. I can buy my own. I'm not a child. Who would become a successor just because you say you'll buy them anything?
The in-laws tried desperately to keep Noah, but their strategy failed. Ignoring the dissatisfied looks of Reese and Yara, they continued to persuade, but
I'll make it clear now. I will never return to this house again in my life. Lisa, let's go.
See, Noah says he won't come back here. That settles it. I'm the heir now.
That's great, Reese. Everything will work out perfectly now.
Don't be ridiculous. We will never let you two take over.
If we let you take over, it will collapse in an instant.
I think it will collapse before my brother even takes over. Anyway, I'm cutting ties now. As far as I'm concerned, this house only ever had my brother.
So, Lisa, let's get back together and try for children again, huh?
I refuse. Please don't say something so disgusting.
Lisa, please come back as our daughter-in-law.
With this woman here, we've realized how capable you are, Lisa.
I refuse. I will never visit here again.
Well, parents in sin, try your best together. I want nothing to do with it. See ya.
Thank you for having me. Thus, Reese and Yara ended up divorcing. The baby that was born was taken in by Yara's parents. Yara's whereabouts are now unknown after being estranged. Her mother was a former nursery teacher and her father was a former teacher. The baby is reportedly being raised in a very happy environment, living with Yara's brother and his wife. Meanwhile, the in-laws' family business went into significant debt, far beyond just running at a loss. The issue of succession became irrelevant as they faced mounting debts. Reese, who intended to take over the family business, had already quit his job, expecting to inherit wealth, and had used up his savings. He found a low-paying live-in job, but the three of them live crammed in a tiny room. The work is hard with no days off, and there's not even enough space to stretch out and sleep. It's a miserable life, worse than being in a cage. As for me, I'm really grateful for Noah's help.
No problem. I thought it would be a good company to work for when a friend told me they work at a detective agency with a boss who's friends with a bear. But I'm glad I could help. You look lovely when you smile.
Oh, Wait, what kind of business are you in, Noah?
What I'm currently doing is,
Since then, I've occasionally had tea and meals with Noah. It feels like having a good younger friend, yet it's somewhat different. It's a bit strange, but we always chat and laugh together. I've returned to being single and started a new life with a job I found. I don't know if I'll find another relationship, but if there is a next time, I want to be happy. I hope for such a wonderful encounter, and for now, I'll focus on spending each day with a smile. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.